Hi everyone, and welcome to A&P with Dr. O. What we have here is the histology of the adrenal gland. What I've done is I've included a picture that's going to allow us to see both the cortex and the medulla, and then I've taken a few sections of the cortex and blown them up, just so that we can see them a little bit more easily. The outer covering of the adrenal gland that we can see here, that's going to be known as the capsule. And then below the capsule, we are going to have two layers to the gland. We have an outer cortex. That's going to be this layer that comes all the way around. And then we have this layer in the middle. And the layer in the middle is going to be our medulla. The cortex is divided into three zones. Zona glomerulosa is the first one, directly beneath the capsule. Deep to the capsule, then, is the zona glomerulosa. And glomerulus means little ball. That would be this zone right here. And it's hard to see what they mean by little ball. What I did then is I blew up the zona glomerulosa. And that way you could see that the cells kind of cluster up into little balls. We have these little ball-like clusters that are going to be formed. And that's how this zone got its name. Zona glomerulosa. Look for the little balls. It's also the first layer deep to the capsule. Next, we have zona fasciculata, which we can see here. Again, it's not very detailed because we would need to zoom in for that. I went ahead and zoomed in over here. That way we could see the cells a little bit better. And fasciculata means little bundle of fat. We have these cells which are fairly clear. You can see the nucleus, but you can see a lot of clear in the cells. And that reminds me a little bit of adipocytes. And the reason why those cells are so plump and clear is because they are filled with fat. Little bundles of fat. That's why we call this the zona fasciculata. Then the deepest layer of the cortex, which sits next to the medulla, this portion here, is the zona reticularis. Reticular means network. And the appearance of this zone, it looks like there is a network. It has a network-like appearance, and that's how this zone got its name.